Vijay Kumar Manava, biology faculty. Now we are able to discuss a brief explanation about the systems. Okay, you know about that so many systems are present inside of human body, like digestive system, respiratory system. So many systems are present. Okay, when compared then all the systems, a very complicated system is nervous system, and the link is system. Coordination means in the system it can coordinate all the systems. All the system means so many endocrinal glands inside of our body, endocrine glands. Some glands are secretes hormones. Whenever it is secretes hormones and some enzymes, all these things based on that one particular function, that is nothing but controlled by our brain. Coordination, the linking system. Linking system means all the systems can automatically link and connects with the nerve cells. Nerve cells means in coordination system, the nerve cell is the basic and structural and functional unit in nerve system. The nerve cells are carrying the message and transport and passage through our the particular part of our body. Okay, now we will explain about nerve cell and its structure. The nerve cell, right? The nerve cell, every nerve cell has consisting a one prominent nucleus with cell body. Cell body. The inside of cell body there is a one granules substance like the present in the granules. The granules is called Nissl granules. That above portion there is a very small projections like that. Projections are present upper part of the cell body. That is called dendrites. Dendrites and cell body. Inside of cell body there is Nissl granules are present. Nissl granules are present. Nucleus are present. It can extend into a long stem-like structure. That is axon. Axon. Every axon is covered with sheath. That is myelin sheath. Myelin sheath are made up of with fatty materials. The interrupted of myelin sheath, it can small gaps are present. That is node of Ranvier. Node of Ranvier protects. Whenever the message can passes through the nerve cell, it can protect. The loss of current, it can protected by the myelin sheath, and then it can extend it into nerve terminals. Nerve terminals. Okay, one nerve cell first part are branches like projections like that part is called dendrites, and ending part nerve terminals. Each one nerve cell dendrites or connects with the nerve terminals. Nerve terminals. Sometimes the projections dendrites are attached into the central part is called axon. Attached with that axon, that is called the particular spot. The particular place is called axon. Axon and synapse. Whenever a particular spot dendrites are connects with axon, that is particular spot is called synapse. Through the synapse, so many dendrites are nerve terminals or axons attached with each other. That is called, the particular part is called synapse. Right. Here the message passes through the cell body and axon and nerve terminals. Right. The nerve cells are different types. Whenever the message is receiving from the sense organs to brain, that is called sensory nerves. The message can pass it through our brain. From analyze that after the message analyzed from the brain, the message can pass it through the different parts. That is motor nerves, sensory nerves, motor nerves, sometimes mixed nerves. That is nothing but associated nerves. Mixed nerves is also known as associated nerves. Efferent nerves, referring towards, and efferent nerves means referring away from brain to different parts. Here the nerve cells are occupying the major role in this particular system, the nervous system, the nerve cell, right? Ganglion means so many nerve cells are attached with each other. That is called nerve ganglion. See, sometimes reflex arc means if we automatically touch that arc vessel, we can automatically withdraw our hand. That is stimulus and response. If there is any sharp edges are appearing before us, when we touch with our leg or hand, we can automatically withdraw our hand. So that is the reflex. The message passes through the spinal cord. Spinal cord. Here in nervous system, there is three major parts are present: brain, spinal cord, and nose. Brain is divided into mainly three parts: cerebrum, cerebellum, and medulla oblongata. Medulla oblongata can extend into spinal cord. Spinal cord are inside. Spinal cord is inside the vertebral column. Each vertebral column is having the meninges, that is spinal meninges. Spinal meninges is filled with cerebral and spinal fluid. Spinal fluid protects outside of the shocks. Outside jerks and shocks. From the outside jerks and shocks, it can protect our spinal cord. Through the spinal cord, message can passes through the nerve cells. Here, efferent nerves and mixed nerves are associated nerves. This is the message passing through the nerve cell. Okay, this is the nerve cell structure, and inside of there is nistal granules and fatty materials protected with a axon. Right. Okay. Next class we'll discussing about so many systems is there. There is a nervous system is mainly divided into two types: central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. Central nervous system is consisting brain is the major part, brain, spinal cord, and nose, and peripheral nervous system. Peripheral nervous system. So the spinal cord, brain, and nerves are involved in the central nervous system. Any message passes through the nervous system through the nerves. So we will discuss elaborate study about nervous system in next class. Okay.